Hello everyone! Welcome to a very special stream of Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. Professor is taking office hours. Today we're going to play some Classic Fixed. We are simulcasting on both Twitch and on YouTube today. We're going to see how this works out. You'll have to let me know if there are any quality issues or if there are any issues with latency or anything else. Let's go ahead and get into the first game. All right, this is gonna be a good game. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna feel the flow. All right, here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. Let's get right into this game. If you're not familiar, Classic Fixed is the standard board game format of Risk. We're going to be playing online with 6 players, well 5 players and a bot. I'm playing as white, I'm going to be in the 4th seat. I'm going to start off with a great spawn for South America. Hopefully pink doesn't want to come after me. But I'm going to try to hold... Oh, man. I'm going to try to start holding South America from the very first turn. It looks like pink is going to want to be in Africa. It looks like blue is probably going to want to be in Europe. Green in North America, maybe red in North America. It looks like red's moving into North America. This may encourage green to move into Australia. It may mean that blue wants to play in Australia. Black on his turn. Black's the bot, right? So the bot is just taking Asia. That's good for me in my South America spawn, but I don't know if it's great. Hello, welcome to the game, everybody. We're going to start the game with 5 players and a bot. We have Black, who's already played his turn, but Black is bot, and he's taken Asia. I have a fantastic spawn for South America. Pink is probably going to want to play Africa. Blue looks like they're going to try to play Europe. Green has most of their material in North America and Asia. Maybe that means they move into Australia. I'm going to start turn 1 by taking South America. That's a great start. Hopefully we don't see pink come and run into me. He very well might. He's going to start with 11 troops in Africa, which means it's very likely that someone might come and hit me in Noob Australia 2.0. It doesn't look like he's lining up to do that, though. He does have a nice big stack in Africa. My 5 stack is going to be difficult to play around. Into Asia, which is where I would like to have it. We have alliances this game. I'm not going to open up that pink 1 position because I don't want that 14 stack coming into me. I think my play as the present player in South America is to attempt to maintain an exterior position in Asia for the time being. Looks like green was signaling to red that he'd like to leave Europe through Greenland, or leave North America rather, through Greenland. I don't know if red is going to understand that request. So on this turn, I'm going to move this 5 position up into the Middle East so that I can maintain an Asia position. It looks like green is going towards Australia. Red is moving into North America. Ooh. Maybe red is moving out of North America? No. Red is going to protect Greenland harder. So that green is going to have to spend those 5 troops in North America. Probably on the pink 2 position. Looks like we might be losing the blue player. Now there are bots in both Europe and in Asia. This is going to make it very difficult to hold on to it's going to make it very difficult to hold on to the half of the position. I'm going to pretend that I'm being friendly to pink. Move my material out. So by moving my material out of the Africa bonus for pink, it signals that I am ceding that territory should pink be able to take it from the bot, and I am positioning myself so that I can move into Asia and take cards up there. Now, being in Asia with the bot is a little bit dangerous because the bot will hit large stacks if it itself has a large stack. The bots don't like to let people hold continents. And so even if pink is able to take Africa, which is not going to be able to next turn, but even if it were, the bot likely would not allow him to hold. Or at least will apply a substantial amount of pressure. Now the big red material in North America is a little bit dangerous from my perspective. He may want to come down and interrupt my position in South America instead of trying to take North America himself. I'm going to build up my northern border a little bit while the pink stack is not able to come and interrupt me. Get a little bot-on-bot crime. Alright, the blue bot fails to take Europe, which is great for everyone on this turn. But it also doesn't move any of his troops in Africa, which is not great for pink. I'm actually going to move my stack out of no, I'm going to move it back to the Middle East. I was going to say I was going to move it into Europe out of the Middle East so that pink has a path in to disrupt green, but bot may set, and since it's going to want to try to take Europe, it may hit my 5, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to play it safe down here. Looks like pink is just going to trade. He's going to spend down his position. I don't have a set on 3. We're playing fixed cards. So my next card, I would really like it to be either a cavalry or an infantry, so that I can get the 10 or the 6 set. I am pretty well spread out, so I don't think that I'm very killable at this point. Do we see green also leaving the game? No. Green's gonna play. Green is gonna finish his bonus. There's an exterior and an interior guard. Those 5s are not totally safe, but they're not in a bad spot either. Okay, the bot opens up the green stack and also makes it a little bit easier for pink to move it. Now I'm going to move up into Asia so that if pink really wants to take Australia, it's going to be able to. When you see red swing at me right here? No. But he is positioned to come at me. I do not like that. So I think on this turn, I'm going to take a card in Asia. And then move all of my troops up to South America. All right, the bot sets in. It's a lot of troops into Europe. This is exactly why I didn't want to put my 5 up into Europe. Bot's doing a lot of attacking this turn. Oh no. Okay, so the bot has opened my position to be vulnerable to pink coming to try to attack me. I definitely don't like that. So I protected the big stack, or a stack that can leave. I think I've taken enough out here. If red wants to come and get me, I would much rather he break me and let me leave than do a full slam into me. At this point, Europe is mostly open, so I can go there if I really need to. Pink kills the black bot. Great play. But he hits my stack in the process, which I really dislike. not manage to get cards that turn, so I'm going to build up if I manage to hold or if I don't. I'm going to build up my Asia position. And then go to Europe. So going to Europe, abandoning South America is a play to let Red have South America if he wants it. Maybe Red's going to South America here. Or Europe. This is very good for me. Okay, I think my play this turn is to put 3 troops into Venezuela. I'll take my card in Venezuela. And I'm going to put the rest of my troops into Asia. But I can protect that stack. And then I'm going to fortify the rest of these troops back to South America. My main goal here is to be very difficult to kill or weaken by pink. So I'm going to end up with the horses trade. I don't love that. Pink can still probably kill me. Shown willingness to kill players on 5 cards. He's gonna try. And he's missed. But he has basically handed me to green. So green's gonna kill me this turn. Good game, everybody. Good game. Alright, well. At least I didn't die before the bot. How's my stream looking, guys? Let's find another game. Looking for 6 players. A lot of games online today. This is really freaking cool. I like that. All right. Well, it seems like both of my streams are running. And this is all working according to plan. Hello everyone! Welcome to Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed Risk, the classic board game that you all know. We're gonna get right into a 6-player game. Looks like everybody's ready up. Let's take a look at this board. In the first seat, yellow, Spain, is Pomdery. In the second seat, General Dang 18751 from the United Kingdom. I'm in the third seat. From the United States, Simon Balasbaramanian, playing as black. In the fifth seat, General Bastille 2015, also flying the flag of the United States, and claiming to be from Antarctica, Oriyama the Famous. Take a look at the board. We're probably gonna see blue run into Africa. Okay. Well, I have a decision to make. I don't particularly like playing South America, and honestly, there's a lot of material from Pink pointed at South America, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to set myself to play for Europe. There's a little bit of traffic up there, but I think I can stake a very firm claim. We're probably going to see Pink play in Europe, Australia, and then, I'm sorry, Pink will probably go to South America, Orange will play Australia. It looks like Black is setting up to move into North America. Yellow is moving out of this corner and may also trying to be making in a late Australia play. But I don't think it's going to work out, because Orange is going to have a lot of troops down there. Goal of the early game is to attempt to see where your opponents are most likely to attempt to hold bonuses and stay alive long enough to trade cards. Okay. So we do see Pink move into South America as predicted. We may not see Blue make a big move into Africa this turn. Doesn't really have any cheap cards. I guess maybe in Middle East. I think my move is to start cleaning Europe little by little, and then to hopefully allow Blue to move this 3, or at least spend it in a way that I don't have to deal with it. Blue goes before me, so that won't happen until next turn. But what I want to do is I want to create a pathway that looks friendly to Blue, to be able to move his troops from my bonus into his bonus. We're going to be neighbors, so we might as well be friends. Blue consolidating his troops on the eastern side of Africa. Looks like a subtle hedge that if some sort of war happens in Australia, Blue may be able to come and clean up afterwards. The other possibility is that that 8 is positioned in a way that he can finish Africa next turn. Okay, Pink is going to move into either the Middle East or into South America. It looks like he's going to SA. I suppose Blue's move to vacate North Africa also had the effect of allowing Pink to move through. So the South American position can be played in a few different ways. The most common way is to put a big stack in the top in Venezuela of South America. And then harass the player that's trying to take North America while taking your own +2 bonus. There's a friendlier way to play it, which is to maintain a stack in Asia, take cards there while you are also taking your bonus +2 in South America. You can also, instead of harassing the player in North America, harass the player in Africa. This has the benefit for slightly later in the game that if the player in Africa decides to vacate, if the player in South America is then able to take Africa, they can have their own +5 bonus, which is a balanced bonus with North America. Okay. Blue is going to take Africa next turn. Oh, I'm going to go for it this turn. Excellent. This also leaves Blue very weak. But he is somewhat spread out and guarded. I'm just going to take one more territory in Europe. I have 3 positions, so I'm actually kind of difficult to kill for any individual player who isn't also very well spread out. I don't get a set on 3. Being in the 3rd seat, set on 3 is a good place to be, but it doesn't ruin my game. So as I said, Africa and Europe want to be friends during the game. And so I didn't break Africa because I want Blue to not break Europe when I finally take it. And we can be friends at that point, such that the other players in the game will have a hard time penetrating our position. And if we can convince them to fight each other, then the 2 of us can take first and second without a lot of resistance. Okay, Orange is still very spread out. And does not have great prospects after having tried to contest yellow for Australia. Orange has 3 cards. Nobody has really great lines right now to be able to kill Orange. If I had a set, maybe I would. Yeah. So, Blue takes advantage of the Iceland stack that I let him have and the path. This slightly opens up my Orange prospects, but I still don't really quite have it. I think that I'm going to attempt I'm not going to try to take Europe this turn. I don't have the cards to be able to protect myself. I'm going to put myself with a stack so that if Orange manages to go to 5 cards and nobody else tries to kill Orange, I will have a line to do it. Now this next turn, Blue will have a line to kill Orange. It's kind of long, but it's still there. And he will break, or he would break my Europe bonus if he were to take that. Okay. I do have the 10 trade in my pocket. So if nobody beats me to it, I'm definitely going to kill Orange. If he doesn't set here, if nobody beats me to it, I will be killing Orange next turn. Oh, this is a bad play. This opens up Black to have access to the Orange kill. I'm before Black in the turn order. I think the only one who can beat me to it is Blue. Takes a 10 trade. Just gonna take a card and hang out in Australia. Locks himself in. Okay. Blue takes the 10 trade. He will have plenty of troops to kill Orange if he decides to. I don't know if that's enough. Okay, so Blue is just going to hang out in Africa. I'm going to trade here. I would rather not have those troops in Argentina. You only get the first +2 in the order of the cards from right to left. And I want those 2 troops in Europe where I'm going to hang out instead of Argentina. After my trade, I end up basically flat where I was before the turn. But I get another 10 set, so let's take that. Get out of North America, which gives Black access to North America. I don't protect on my southern border for 2 reasons. One is that if Blue wants to break me, having 2 or 3 troops there with that 14, not going to stop him from breaking me. And so I'd rather have him hit a 1 than some sort of stack. The other thing is that I would learn about whether or not I can trust Blue. We're going to find out if I can trust Black next turn, because he's going to trade. I have 3 cards. I don't have a set. But holding Europe puts me in a strong position. I think my next card is going to be from Japan, and then I'll fortify to Ukraine. Ukraine's a great position to block anyone coming from Asia wanting to hit either Africa or Europe, since Africa and Europe between me and blue this game are going to be friendly. We can make sure that we can hold our bonuses on 2 points. Now, if black is also going to be friendly, then we're going to be able to hold our bonuses on 2 positions. Eventually pink and black are going to have to fight. Well, they'll be encouraged to fight, rather. Well, since my 3 doesn't connect anymore, I think I'm going to take a card in Afghanistan. Or maybe I'll spend it down. My position in Argentina, which is friendly to pink. I hit a blue 3. So I chose the blue 3 instead of the pink 1. You would think that hitting the blue territory is the unfriendly one. But if I had hit the pink, it would open up pink to run into blue with his big stack. And so that was actually a friendlier move to blue by not hitting blue. I think we're going to see black take North America. Black's playing a true random style game. I don't think we're playing true random. No, we're playing balanced blitz. Classic auto. Alright. So pink is setting up to play the position of South America with the stack in Asia, taking cards. This is an okay play, but Pink really should have taken South America that turn. The stack, the 9 stack is probably too small. Yellow's going to want to eliminate that 9 in Asia in order to create the necessity for Pink to either hunker down in South America and just not take cards, or to challenge one of his neighbors. The ideal play for everyone who is not in North America or Africa is that Pink is an impatient player who feels a necessity to take cards instead of just hunkering down and holding the bonus until battles on the rest of the board start to unfold. Yellow now doesn't have a line to remove the pink position. I'm not sure if we're going to see black take North America. Looks like he's setting up for it. Okay, so do we finally see Pink take South America? Yes, I think so. Where pink decides to put that 32 stack is going to be telling. Alright, so putting the 32 stack in Peru is a defensive play and suggests to black that he will be safe taking North America. That pink has no interest in disrupting the North American play. It's a very friendly move to both blue and to black. It'll be interesting to see how black handles it. Blue moves part of a stack into... Let's see here. So blue decides to protect himself. After having an open border with me for so long. What does that say? Hola, Orion. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. I'm going to see if I can't depressurize this border with black this turn. Maybe black decides that he wants to be friendly with me. I'm not threatening to break his North America, but I do keep a 21 stack in position so that if he decides to break me, I have a way to retaliate and regain my territory quickly. And then I'll be able to know what kind of player black is and how to deal with him. Okay. Black doesn't break me. But he does put a stack on the border with South America, which is not exactly friendly. But just like my position, my defensive position in Scandinavia is able to retaliate and reconstitute position, so is Pink's position in Peru able to retaliate and reconstitute position on the next turn. Now normally, you can get away with having just one large stack in Ukraine. Alright, do we see yellow remove pink this turn? Yes. Yes, we do. Alright. So. Now, pink has a decision to make. Is pink going to stop taking cards? Or is pink going to attempt to threaten one of his neighbors? That's so far other than you. Hey man, I'm just glad to see you here. So the reason that my big stack in Ukraine is not quite sufficient. Well, it's not so bad now, but yellow had a number of troops in China, and that limited my ability to run through the Asia to Alaska connection in order to retaliate if the North American player decided to go back to me. Now I have an open path. It's not the most open path, but it's an open path. I would really prefer to have the Siberian countries open as my path. But it's still only for territories. It's just that it opens up the 36 stack of Australia in the process. It doesn't look like black is going to go bad to me. He may go and take a number of those troops and defend in Mexico. He just moves it into Northwest Territory. That doesn't really defend. Okay. Pink is, I think, intelligently deciding just to hang out in South America, collect his bonus, and wait for the rest of the map to unfold. This position may go on stale for a little while. Alright, so blue's gonna open up my upper path, which is fantastic for me. Black has put himself into a defensive position. The Northwest Territory stack is the defensive equivalent to the other defensive stacks, where we're one hit away from being able to retaliate, but we're not able to attack with those troops. Alright, so that stack is locked. That stack is locked. That stack is locked. That stack is locked. Right, because you can't move in a single turn through your own territories. So blue has decided to defend with a weak wall. Black has decided to have a hybrid approach with a weak wall in each corner and then a retaliatory stack across the north. And then I have a strong wall, single stack, threat stack. And I think that this turn, did black just skip cards? I think black just skipped cards. I don't know why he would do that. In a great position. I guess he is getting a good bonus. Well, as long as the Kamchatka is held by me, my threat stack doesn't actually threaten him. Because I can't move through and attack him on that side. That's why it's a good thing that I have the 21 in Scandinavia. I think we're going to stall out for a little while here. Let's see here. If I had to predict who was going to make the next move in the game, it's probably going to be black, based on how they've set up their board. I don't think that they're going to come into me. They might. Blue and I have mutually protected each other. So I'm just going to keep adding to my large stack. So right now, the longer we stay in this configuration, especially with black not taking cards, the further ahead I get. Well, black botting out definitely changes the shape of the game. We have a 60-second timer, so in a bot-out scenario, the player who bots is going to be able to take troops, but is not going to have time to attack, which gives me time to fortify a defense. Doesn't look like black has botted out, but he has taken a card and moved back. Oh, he's taken a card and missed the ability to fortify. Oh, since he did not bot out, I'm not going to worry about attempting to defend myself against the bot. All I'm going to do is take a card. And see if our friend black continues to play long, or what that development looks like. So as I was saying, in the current board configuration, there are 5 bonuses that are claimed. The Australia and South America bonuses are worth 2 extra troops per turn. The Africa is worth 3 extra troops per turn. And the North America and European bonuses are worth 5 extra troops per turn. Plus, if I'm taking cards, every 3 or 4 turns, I'll be able to take an additional set of troops. While black was not taking cards, I was definitively the player with the highest troop generation. As if we just sit here, all it does is put me in a position to get larger than all the other players. And for as long as blue wants to stay friendly to me, I'm happy to do 2 things. Ooh, blue. So blue has played a slightly unfriendly play to me, opening me up to attack by yellow. I'm going to fortify. Oh, the game is frozen? No. So I'm going to take a card, slide her down so that I don't lose a ridiculous proportion of troops attacking my position. Then we take 21 and fortify them back to Southern Europe. This defends me against break. But doesn't really threaten blue. Blue knew what he was doing in that turn, and intentionally opened me up to attack by yellow. So I still have a fairly large threatening 60 stack. It's not as large and threatening as the 80 stack was. So now black is offline. Black is going to be controlled by robot. Next turn, the 11 is going to want to move into South America, so pink should fortify up. Defend his territory. Not going to. Oh, black is back. Black is no longer offline. Interesting. So because blue made an indirectly hostile move to me, I'm not going to trust blue any longer. I assume that blue is going to take cards up in the north. To fortify down to his large stack that is now a defensive stack, instead of staying out where he can do something with it. That's an odd play. Well, what he did is he gave me the card in Afghanistan, which lets my stack remain open to attacking either towards North America or towards Africa. If I end up hitting the Middle East to take a card, it locks off my stack from being able to access South America. And if I hit Ural in Asia, it limits my big stack's ability to take retaliation against North America or Australia, should that be the case. So in order for a threat stack guard to remain a viable guard position, you also have to make sure that it's not locked in by your own troops. The yellow position, on the other hand, even though he has a large stack, that stack is locked in by his own territories. And so he can't actually attack with that 50. My stack is mobile. I have lines in both directions to hit all of the map. So it's more threatening than yellow's position. I'm going to end up with an 8 trade. So the question is, who do I trust more and who can I defend more against? I think the answer is that I trust black more. And that I can actually defend against black more if I cut off my access for the big stack to retaliate against them. So my play this turn is going to be well, if blue decides to bot out, this is very bad for me. Blue has a lot of troops right on my border. I'm gonna have one turn to be able to fortify my position But the number of troops that he has on my border suggests that I'm not going to be able to hold Europe. So let's make sure that all of my troops end up somewhere that is defensible and is not going to get attacked. I think I'm going to get broken this turn. So I'm going to start consolidating my troops. Maybe that's able to defend. I may have just made a large mistake by not fortifying enough to the south. Now, it may come to pass that instead of breaking me, Blue decides to go into South America. I mean, it's going to be up to the bot. Black also gonna bot again. Black fails to take another card, but doesn't go offline. He's just stalling. Alright. If he does it one more turn, we'll report him for stalling. Pink's gonna move to defend Brazil. No. Pink is gonna let the bot come in and disrupt South America. Yellow's going to take me out of Japan this turn. Fair enough. I have a 10 set. Yellow just fortifies. Troops up. I don't have a threat stat any longer. It's okay. Blue is back. What the heck, Blue? I'm going to take the cards early. I'm going to go up into yellows instead of blue, so the blue has a card to take. And I'm going to depressurize the southern border, because I don't want to be in an antagonizing position with blue. I just wanted to defend myself. And I genuinely do prefer having a large stack or to having several middle-sized stacks. It's really interesting to me that Pink didn't move to defend either border when his neighbors became bot. teammates. Now look at the size of the stack that Pink has amassed, even though he's not taking cards, because he has the bonus. He's in a position where he's not going to die without a significant cost to whoever tries to kill him. And he also has the ability to defend himself if someone wants to attempt to break and steal his bonus, or prevent him from taking that bonus any longer. Just by being patient and sitting in the bonus. He may be falling behind. He may be falling further and further behind each turn. But he's still not someone to be taken lightly. Okay, yellow's choice of card. Is an attempt to block blue. Now, is blue gonna break me? Or is he gonna skip? Who's gonna break me? That's unfortunate. But I can eat it. Well, one of these threes will do their job. So I open up the blue 85 stack, which is going to limit yellow's ability to be antagonistic to blue. Because blue is my friend. And so I want to show friendship to my friend. I don't want blue to be in danger of not taking cards. I want the two of us to go first and second. And one of the side effects of blue removing his guard stack from Brazil, or I'm sorry, from North Africa, is that black now actually has a path through me to break all three of these bonuses with that 10 stack. Before, the only person that black could break was me. It also enables black to run through pink and do the same thing. Yellow recognizes that his block is untenable and retreats back to his large stack. I'm not here to be friends with the Australian player. I am here to work with my teammates, to work with the other players so that we can eliminate the Australian player. So this play right here So what blue just did is open up yellow to come be able to break everyone. I am not going to ignore that possibility. I'm going to defend against it. I don't trust yellow. Yellow has tried to block blue into his position, and yellow has recognized, I believe, that he's not in a great position. Now, yellow's got 5 cards. He's going to get 5 from his bonus and generation. Maybe yellow comes and breaks one of my stacks because I didn't defend strongly enough. That would be expensive for yellow, but maybe it would be worth it. If he does that, I don't think he makes it all the way to North America, and so he only breaks the 3 of us. On the other hand, he has the opportunity to go all the way to North America and definitely break NA. Instead, yellow is going to take Asia. So yellow blocks himself into... He locks blue up again. So blue has the opportunity to take a card in South America this turn. Or to skip. He's going to take the card in South America, which is an indication that blue is not a very good player. He's going to keep himself locked up. I'm going to, again, unlock blue. Alright, so I make sure that blue has cards. Yellow's probably getting furious at me, thinks that I don't know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am maintaining my neighbor's ability to be friendly to me. Now, what'll be interesting is if we see pink reconstitute and break, or if he just reconstitutes. And then maybe sits on Brazil so that he's not the victim of card taking again. Pink also has the benefit that this lets him take a card. Okay, I have a 10 set on the next turn. If I decide to take it. Alright. Pink does retaliate. Does Pink decide to hit me? Yeah, okay. He's gonna take more than one hit. He's just gonna hit my ones, or is he gonna hit another stack? Pink has decided his game is over. Maybe on 3 cards. Weakening quite a few players. And he's going to sit in North America. Pink has advanced the game. Black has the ability to kill Pink here. It'll be expensive for 3 cards. But Pink has basically Just told black that black cannot have a bonus. Who's gonna be the next to act? I think we probably see blue just move to reconstitute his bonus. I think that's what I'm gonna do too. I'm also not going to put in I'm not going to put myself in a position where I can lose a lot more troops. If one of these guys in North America decides that they want to come through. So I think I'm going to play it very similar to how blue did right there. Just leave a 5 stack up here. Alright, that says, I don't want to attack you, but if you hit me, it's not the end of the world. I didn't lose at 20 like I did friggin' in Southern Europe. Okay, so that 14 is going to go down and break South America. And we may see black double tap. No? He's going to take South America and block off the path for pink. Come back over the top and break all of us. Pink is going to now have the path underneath to do it. But black has basically told pink, you cannot leave South America. Pink can run through us again. Okay, this is not free for pink to do. It's not extraordinarily expensive. Pink is on 4 cards. And being as weak as pink is, blue is going to kill pink here. Pink has severely weakened me. I am now the second weakest player. I don't think that black attempts to kill me. Yellow can't kill pink this turn. Blue can. Blue's going to have the first opportunity. Blue's going to get it. He's going to get 4 cards out of it. Blue... So the game is going to be fundamentally changed after this. Because blue now has the largest number of cards, and in the process of killing pink, blue will very likely also take South America. Blue's going to end up with his own +5 bonus across the southern corridor, which will balance the game generation-wise. And I will no longer have the troop lead, let's say. And I won't be generating so much that I maintain a strong lead above blue. So blue's going to be ahead of me by about... about 10 troops, depending on what this trade is. Blue also goes ahead of me. Blue's going to be stronger than me. the next turn, we'll probably see black reconstitute his position in North America. Blue will solidify his position in Africa. And I will reconstitute my position in Europe, which means that we're left in a balanced 3-player versus 1 game. Yellow has 5 cards here. Hey, Panda! I missed you saying hello. How's this game been going? Well, we just had Pink suicide out from South America after Blue was blocked, card blocked by Yellow. Yellow goes before Blue, and so I couldn't open him up in time for his turn. So Pink suicided out. I used to have the troop lead. Pink suicided out mainly into me, but also took a shot at black, weakening both of us. We're probably going to end up seeing blue run into black after the breakdown at the bottom. Yellow moves out. Okay. Blue's just gonna break me. Well, because black holds, black's earned the responsibility of breaking Asia. Black's not going to do it. Alright, this game has become much more dynamic. Yellow now has a commanding lead. Because black won't allow blue to have South America, I think my play this turn is to run into Australia. I think I'm going to take Australia this turn. I don't think that these guys can hold a balanced board. Don't have cards. Probably going to get broken. The game is frozen. Oh, it didn't get broken. Well, interesting. So the board leaves it to me to break Asia. Obviously, we can't let a naked Asia stand. I don't think yellow's gonna suicide into me. I think he's just trying to chase me out. So I don't think these guys can maintain... I don't think these guys can maintain a... I think someone's going to get jealous. I think it's going to be blue or yellow. Let's see here. What was the term you used the other day to describe positing the wrong answer for the sake of it being corrected? That is Cunningham's Law. That is Cunningham's Law. Okay, so yellow has successfully stolen Europe, but the game is not balanced. If black gives up position in South America, it will put me in a much more difficult spot. You are welcome, sir. So one thing that we've learned about black is that black is going to be playing a passive game. Black decided not to break yellow's Asia when he had the chance. He is afraid of yellow making moves, which is legit. I've downgraded. Yellow is upgraded. But we need to have a player that is capable of opposing the strong player. And it doesn't look like that's going to be anytime soon. Okay, black moves into Kamchatka and is jealous of yellow's generation. He would like to have his own high count generation. We'd love to see this. Yellow's blocked from retaliating against black here with those large stacks. Nobody can really hit the South American stack. Yellow is not big enough in Iceland to attack Greenland. even with a big trade, it's not going to be enough. So yellow ends up taking Europe and then botting out? No, he's just going to take a card. But he misses the card. Still in the game. Yellow would be very well advised to give blue a card here, or else blue will break. Yeah, it would be nice if blue would have defended in the Middle East properly there to deny Asia to yellow. He didn't do it. Now black is going to set up his own Asia position. Holding 16 territories. Is going to be very hard to punch through. Right here, yellow either needs to address it or fall behind, or needs to move out from Iceland so that blue can do it. None of those things happen. So now, instead of yellow having Asia and no one addressing it, black has taken 15 territories, including North America. So black's going to be generating +8 here. I'm sorry, +10 here. All of the other players are much stronger than me, so it doesn't make any sense for me to push into black. Blue is playing passive, unwilling to run into the black player. I have no incentive to. I'm already behind, right? So, because I'm playing from behind, I don't really have very much to lose from black gaining the lead. Really, it's the other players who think that they can maintain a lead that have something to lose. Okay. So on this turn, I'm going to open up yellow. So that if he wants to, he can address black without opening me. I'm already open, but people are weird about opening up the Australian position. D-Man, I agree. Blue is so annoying. As it stands, the rest of us are still too strong for black to run away from the game. Run away with the game. But if black is allowed to just sit and hold all of this territory and all of these bonuses without being addressed, is allowed to be greedy, he will eventually pull so far ahead that none of us have any hope of catching back up. And the more bonus he takes, the faster that happens. No one wants to take the responsibility to do it. You know, black and blue are still pretty close, troop-wise. So black is going to have to do something here. Oh, black decides to start skipping. He is generating so much that it is not a huge issue for black to skip. In a fixed game, because black is generating 10 troops a turn, he doesn't need to take cards in order to maintain the lead. I like that play. The three of us together still earn more than he does. That's correct. So he doesn't run away with it. That's also correct. But at the same time, if everyone's going to be passive and refuse to work together, then yeah, it doesn't matter what you all earn in tandem. Well, as long as we don't go to war with each other, then it doesn't really matter. Yellow's lining up to do something. Maybe yellow kills me here. So if yellow then kills me here, that almost guarantees the game black. But it actually earns yellow second, probably. So yellow made the play similar to what I just did, that said, I don't think that black and blue are going to be able to maintain stasis. So I'm going to go take Australia and wait for them to start fighting against each other. No. Yellow is not going into black. Blue is playing to win, so he's not going to kill yellow. Yellow is too big and puts him at a huge disadvantage. Black doesn't have any stacks that are big enough to kill yellow. And black is also attempting to win, so he's not going to attack. Best case scenario is that blue moves into Europe. And then they set up the deadliest trap. I'm not sure that they can set up the deadliest trap. It may be that black poisons Europe and just then starts to outgenerate both of them. But if they do even set up the deadliest trap, can they maintain it long enough to starve out yellow without killing each other? We're going to war with each other. And the bet by yellow was that they cannot. I understand the play. It was unfortunate for me, but I understand it. All right. Yep, yellow's a master. He knew exactly what he was doing. Blue, passive, absolutely. Black, beginner, greedy, able to maintain and be greedy. Pink and orange went out early. Yeah, not bad. Let's find a new game. I mean, it sucks for me. I don't like losing battle points. It does look like I'm gonna get into a game very quickly. Hello everyone, welcome to Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. We're playing the classic board game online against 6 players. Let's get into this game. I'm gonna be playing as white. Looks like everybody is readied up, so we're gonna have 16 players. I'm in the 4th seat. Purple Alana the Fist appears to be from Antarctica. I doubt that. Cleon Willis from the United States of America in second. General Fuse 15278 from the United States of America. Again, I'm in the 4th seat. I'll be getting 4 troops on my first turn. I don't know what that flag is. Lord Ignacio 01. Red in the 5th seat. In America, press on number 2. Take a look at this board. My position is very spread out. I think I'm going to attempt to play for Europe. I may see some pressure from blue. Well, let's see how blue plays this turn. We'll probably see black go into Australia. We'll probably see orange in either Africa or South America. Well, that may be a move for blue into North America. Because that still leaves me with the advantage. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack into the Middle East. I'm going to put my troops. So I'm going to put 1 on East Africa, 3 on Scandinavia. I'm going to attack into the Middle East and then move stack in China to Ural. I'm still going to be confronted with couple of 4s that I would like to move, but they will have opportunity to attack within Europe against blue ones. And then I hope that that encourages blue to move into North America instead of hanging out in Europe. Will it work? Will it work? I don't know. All right. Where is red gonna go? Do we end up seeing purple coming down to contest Australia? No, red goes into North America. And spends his one in Europe. I think the most likely play is for orange to end up in South America. Look at that. Just like that. Orange and red have done exactly what I wanted. And now I can move the rest of my troops to Europe. I will still have 3 positions, at least for the time being. I don't expect that they'll last for very long. Is orange going to move completely out of Europe? That would be great. No, but he does consolidate. He's getting ready to move everything into South America. He, I think, would appreciate if red, or I'm sorry, black would clear that path for him. We have purple also going into North America? Or is he just trying to jam up Europe more? He's just trying to play safe. Okay. Yellow ends up with a 10 stack. Yeah, so my plan is still hit with the 4, stack with the 10. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put my 3 troops, my 3 troop generation here on the 8. I'm gonna stack with the 4, and then I'll move these extra troops also up to my big stack. So hopefully I end up with a 3 in Ukraine. Black has missed his turn again. Oh, black is now offline. We'll see if he ends up staying offline. You can never really tell what's going to happen. So what does this look like? What's going to happen next? Black being offline probably means black ends up taking Asia. Or at least attempting to, and Australia. It probably does not clear a nice path. For orange to be able to make it all the way into South America. Now, I think Orange just made a mistake right there. I think the better play for Orange would have been to move that stack into the Middle East so that he can continue to take cheap cards. Now he's faced up against the 4 in East Africa, or he just spends his entire turn hitting the 1 in Madagascar. Or I guess he can do the same thing out here. But that doesn't get him more troops into the bonus he's trying to take. That's interesting. Purple has decided to assert his claim to Europe. I think I'm going to leave Europe and set myself into Afghanistan. If Purple wants to contest Europe with Blue, I'm going to let that happen. And once the bot runs at Australia, you should have a pretty easy take there. Ooh, is the bot going to take Australia this turn? No. Oh, maybe. But it's a very weak Australia. Should still be gettable next turn. So I'm going to leave Europe and kind of signal my intent to take Australia next turn. I do have a 10 set too. I think I'm going to take Oz for a little while and let these guys figure out what they're doing. So I intentionally didn't let the blue 6 stay trapped. I didn't think blue was going to hit it. Purple feeds blue. 3v2? No. Well, is blue going to set? Blue sets. The bot goes next. And then me, I'm going to set. I'm going to kill both of these guys. 2 cards is fine for this few troops. Well, now we're in a 3-player game. Red set's here. You can kill me. You can also kill orange, who's got more cards than me. Well, I guess we're even on cards. I'm gonna have another set. Maybe he kills me. It'll be a fast game. I was gonna go for orange. I'm gonna take North America. It doesn't look like he's chosen a path to kill me. Yeah. He's gonna take North America. Maybe he breaks me. That'll make me sad. Doesn't kill me. Okay, orange is on 4 cards. I'm not going to attempt to retake this bonus. Miraculously, it appears that I'm going to take... Oh, I thought I was going to hold 12 territory. No. The bot makes sure I don't. Okay, fine by me. I could take Africa, but I'm not really interested in it because I don't think Red intends to play nicely. Orange trades, takes 10. Does he hit red? Yeah. Oops, red. Oops. We see red run at orange next turn. That's not where that troop should have gone. So red's line is to come down off the 8 and run into orange. Think red's gonna bot out after this? It wouldn't really surprise me. Well, the bot goes ahead and drops some protection for orange on the backside. Where are they at? 2 cards each. I'm going to go take Australia this turn. I'm gonna hang out in Oz for a little while. And if these guys can't figure out their bonuses, then they're gonna eventually kill each other. So there's very little chance that Red's going to end up holding Europe. The bot will make sure of that. Bot goes before me. Yellow taking both North and South America is a greedy play. I don't think it's going to be tolerated by Red. Oh. Oh, that's... Okay. I thought Orange was going to leave that position open. I don't think I have... I don't think I have a kill on either of these guys in my current position. I'm gonna have to hope one of them goes to 4. You hope Orange gets second? Well, we're gonna find out. Red managed to set. He's gonna come down and mess up Orange. You guys are gonna kill each other. Happy day for Cress. I thought I was gonna get one more turn. Hopefully the bot opens me out here. But with Red having set, I'm certainly not going to try to kill Red this turn, right? So I still have time to move back out to the at least. Orange decides to play the deadliest game. Okay, red doesn't realize I'm farming him for cards. Alright, so that play was to farm red for one more card. Hopefully black doesn't make it all the way to killing red. That says no card for you. Well, this could be a tragic turn for me. Turns out it is not so bad. Okay. That's what you want, red. Right by me. Thankfully, this is a taker bot, not a breaker bot. Yeah, that's true. I would have had red the next turn anyway. But why not just end the game? GG. Thank you, sir. And black with the bot out from North America ends up taking second place. Oh no, black was a... Where was black? Black was in... Australia mostly. So I'm running 2 streams right now. I think my computer is having a lot of trouble keeping up with everything. Purple was an expert. Purple went out early because blue sued into him. Black botted out. The 2 remaining were novices who could not keep up. I think I'm going to end my